Okay, I've been planning on making this video for a few days now. Honestly, it's taken a lot of amping myself up courage-wise. I'm going to watch what I'm saying during this video because the title of it is going to explain it all. I want to first off explain that what I'm trying to talk about is why you don't say all lives matter. Now, to give some justification to why I believe I'm allowed to say this right now is because before this, before all this shit happened, I was a stern believer on all lives matter. It shouldn't be separated to one group. It should never be separated to one group. It should be everybody. We're in a world where we need to fight about equality. Everyone needs to be equal. Everything needs to be equal. But here's the thing. That is the way I thought before all of this shit happened. I thought, and still do think, that all lives matter. Don't get me wrong. All lives do matter, okay? That's not wrong. But with what's going on currently, you gotta change the way that you're thinking. I'm seeing too many people from my family who are posting all lives matter. It shouldn't be Black Lives Matter. It should be all lives matter. All lives, that shit. But here's the thing, and I really need you to grasp this. You're not wrong, but at this current point in time, you are. Right now, what we are trying to fight for is the fact that there are so many African American Black people. I'm sorry if that's offensive, but I'm talking from exactly what I'm thinking at the moment, because this is pissing me off, the amount of people that I know, that I associate with, that are still going on about all lives matter. You shouldn't be saying Black Lives Matter, because all I want to do is I want to tell you to shut the fuck up. Black lives matter right now. They should matter always. Sorry, let me rephrase that. They always matter. And what's happened over all of these years and for the longest time is they don't have the luxury that straight white men do. They don't. I see a whole bunch of videos on people saying, yeah, but statistically. Shut the fuck up. Do you know what the problem with statistics is? They can be so easily warped. They can be changed. They can be fucking faked. You can go onto the internet right now, right-click on a fucking browser, and you can change the data in it. Do you know you can go into Wiki and you can change all the data on that? You can't count on statistics because there are sometimes people above us in higher fucking chains of command that will change all of it just to make people think a certain way because they want you to think. Fuck Black people. That's what they want. So they can fuck with statistics and fuck with your head and make you think a certain thing. Now, the problem is when you're saying all lives matter, you're taking away from what's important right now. Maybe in the future, we can go back to all lives matter. But for this current time, we need to stick to Black Lives Matter. Because too many are getting their asses kicked. They're getting fucking thrown in jail. They're getting shot at. They're getting beat up. Have you seen the fucking videos on Reddit? Honestly, if you're gonna look at anything, look at Reddit, because Reddit doesn't fuck around. If you put something on Reddit and it's actually false, you will have the entire fucking Reddit community shit on you for it. Don't watch the fucking news. The news is only gonna show you what it wants to show you. You want real fucking news? This is probably gonna kick me in the ass. Watch TikTok. Look at Reddit. Watch all these things where people are getting live fucking recordings of all of this. That's what you should be looking at. Because watching the news and going off of your old ass opinions about what you should be thinking right now ain't fucking working for any of you guys. All you're doing is making it worse. One day we will be able to go back to all lives matter, but at its current state, Black lives matter most. That is what we need to stick to. That is what we need to stick with. That is what we need to help fight for. Because that's what matters most at this point in time. I'm trying to make sure that I don't get too mad because this shit heats me up and I can probably see it and I'm not looking at the fucking camera. There is a lot of comparisons that you can use. A lot. One of them that I was thinking of while I was walking on my way home and I was planning this all out is I'm noticing it's a lot of senior people. Not senior like old, but it's a lot of people who are older than me. I'm 30 fucking years old, so I'm not old. I'm still young. In my eyes, I'm still a fucking teenager. I act like one. But a lot of the people who are 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus, all of them, they still are fighting about all lives matter. Why? Why? What if 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road, what if at one point the government and everyone else decides, senior benefits? Fuck it. We don't need them. Fuck senior benefits. Pension for old people? Fuck them. We don't need it. And you guys start a thing. You start a thing called Senior Lives Matter. old age matters. And then all of these fucking people come out of nowhere and they start throwing out, no. All lives matter. All pensions matter. All benefits matter. And you're like, hey, hold on a second. This is about us. Why are you taking this away from us right now? We'll get back to you later, but at this current time, we're the ones who are suffering. Can we stick to what's currently the problem? Can you kind of see where I'm going with that? Because right now we have something going on where we need to stick up for other people. We need to fight for other people and put our shit aside. And then one day when everything is better, fixed, corrected, whatever word is best, because I'm trying to calculate everything. There's no script. I'm looking at the camera. You can tell there's no script. There's fucking nothing in front of me. I didn't plan this. One day we can go back to that maybe. But at this point in time, this is what fucking matters. Take your old ass, old age, young age, whatever fucking age you are, take those opinions of all lives matter and shut the fuck up. You're making it so much harder for everybody, and you're making it easier for all the people who want to silence the rest of us. That's all you're doing. I need to re-emphasize that before all of this happened, before I started talking to all my friends, before I started seeing all these posts, I believed in all lives matter. I was one of you. I was one of those people. But after talking to a few people and saying, hey, can you tell me why this is wrong? And they told me exactly what I'm telling you, I don't feel bad. I don't feel like shit for changing my mind. I don't feel like an asshole for changing my current frame of reference mind, whatever. Sorry. Again, I'm fucking winging it at the moment. But I don't feel like shit because somebody changed how I think. I'm going to put a whole bunch of links in the comments or in the description below. And if you really do want to change the way that you're currently thinking, I suggest you go and look at them. If you have any questions, I might not be the best person to ask because everything that I think I just told you right now. But if you want more, go in the links below. Check them all out. I'm seeing a couple people who are going, this isn't working, these friendly protests aren't working, look at all these looters. Even before this, people were stealing. Before this, people were fucking breaking into houses. They were breaking into businesses. Those same people are using these protests as a way to do even more. Because when there's hundreds upon thousands of people in the streets, how much fucking simpler do you think it is for them to break into a building and steal shit? It's so much easier. It's not the protesters that are doing all the looting. It's people who are pretending to protest that are doing the looting. So if you're saying that these protests are just leading to more looting, you're not wrong. But it is not the fucking protesters that are doing all this looting and stealing shit and breaking into businesses. Look at the fucking Canucks. The Canucks a few years ago, they had a huge riot in Vancouver. Everyone was pissed. They lit fucking cop cars on fire. They flipped cars over. They started breaking into everything. They broke into London Drugs, destroyed half of all the shit. That was over a Canucks game, for fuck's sakes. Like, come on. I want to keep this video short. I'm going to keep it short. And I'm going to end it right there. But what I really want all of you who are watching this, who don't already think Black Lives Matter, either sit down and shut the hell up, or go educate yourself. If you still haven't changed your mind by the end of this video, you are part of the problem. Because like I said, you can believe all lives matter. You can believe in equality. You can. There's nothing wrong with that. But you need to sit that down and change your current frame of mind. One day we can go back to trying to fight for equality all over the world. One day we can go back to going all lives matter. But right now is not the fucking time. That's all I got. Just read the links. Check them out. Go educate yourself. And don't be a dick. Peace out.